Hey guys, it's Venom. So today I'm coming to you with a little bit different format than I usually do. This is going to be, I think, a new series that I'm working on, basically breaking down a single round from different, let's say, tiers or rankings in the VRML league. So what we're looking at today is a couple gold teams here. We got Protostar and Project Unknown. The second round here is what we're going to be looking into. But before we get into this, there's just a few things that I wanted to real quick acknowledge or at least talk about. So, first off, I've seen a lot of comments asking about a season pass update review, and it is coming. It's something I'm planning on doing. I wanted to at least get some time to get in there and play around and experience the update from both my CV1, so some like the PC format basically, and then also on the Quest 2 and see how it compares and what I think for both. So far, everything's positive. I do definitely have some complaints, but I'm enjoying it, and I look forward to reviewing it for you guys. Second thing I've got for you is I've got a new hoodie launch coming. This is the new Venom hoodie, and I absolutely love it. It's what I think I saw 95% polyester, so it's a lighter weight hoodie than my cotton ones that were more of a heavier, more for winter, I would say. This one's much more, I think, for spring. Very lightweight, comfortable. Honestly, I've had several hoodies in the past, and this is by far, I think, my favorite that I've ever worn, honestly. So, um, there's that. And then the last thing I've got for you here is I have a Spotify playlist for you guys. So I've had a lot of questions for, me to post the music that I listen to or that I use for videos. And while I can't use most of them anymore for copyright reasons, as I'm trying to build this channel, these are all the songs that I wish I could use, or just songs that I like. And some of them you might get in there and just start listening and be like, okay, it's all right. But if you give it about a minute and when the beat drops, you're just like, okay, yeah, I get why Venom has this in here. So, yeah, if you like the kind of music I listen to, there's a link in the description. You can find it there. And I think that's all for that. So let's get to this game here. Like I said, we got Protostar and Project Unknown. First round was a pretty tight game. Well, it says 8-4 here. The last two goals from Protostar came within the last 2 minutes, and so it was a pretty tight game. So we'll get into this one here and kind of do some play-by-play. One thing I will admit here, I think what's going to end up happening is I'm going to look at this more from the Protostar perspective because if I try to do both at the same time, I think it'll take so long because I'm breaking down a lot all at once. And so if I just focus on one and then every once in a while, acknowledge some things that Project Unknown's doing, I think that's probably a better route that we'll go at this. Also, for those of you who don't know, Irish Stout, this guy down here, he's my father, so I have a little little bit of bias towards this team. And another reason why I chose these guys are uh, because of the way me and him we talk a lot about this game, and so I think our strategies are very similar, our play styles. So I think this is a good way to kind of break in and show you guys what my opinions are on a team that's gold ranked that's trying to play at the same play style as me. On the other hand, I may show a little bit of Project Unknown bias due to the fact that um, my Venom brother here is playing for the other team. So we'll see how he does. I'm looking forward to talking about this game or this round, and we'll see how it goes. So let's go ahead and get started here. And we got the joust. So
And the teams are out of the tunnels on the second joust. Really Real's grabbing the disc, tossing it up for that. Ooh, looks like it's going to be missed there by Jake, but also missed by Leaf Around, passing multiple players.
okay,
Really Real's passing behind the
yeah,
goal. Leaf Around and a
great pass
quick
there, right on the
2
back of
points, only
the top of
30
the
seconds
backboard. It's a
into the
great
second round.
great spot
Protostar
to
is
really
up by
confuse
4
goalkeepers
points.
thinking it's a backboard shot when you've got somebody up there, and then it does take away the potential for a three,
And
but it
Project
allows you
Unknown's
to sort of
V4
misdirect.
every
When a
single
bounce comes in, it's on a trajectory to go in at one specific spot. When you hit somebody like that, they can
Gotta hand it to Protostar
position
there.
it
That's a
to
very quick
just a little bit
first
outside
goal.
of that
Really
middle,
saying like, hey,
and
like
makes it
the
much more
monster out,
tough
we're here
for
to
a
win this
goalkeeper
one.
to
We're
read.
starting early. We got Super Stab on the floor now, passing to Irish Stout, but just a little too low to connect on the pass there, but still going to be picked up by Leaf around.
That was a great cut. Let me see here what happened.
But just a little too low to connect.
So I imagine he was being called that he was red. He had to get rid of the disc. Looks like Soup was pretty open up here on the shoulder, but I think he starts fading into this wall, and it's just enough. When you add in extra excess movement, it's hard to read where they're going. So if he would have stayed anchor on here, I think he would have been in a much better position to receive the pass. But since, yeah, see, he starts moving up there. It's just harder to read as the passer. So he looks down here for Reels. Ooh, looks like Stout was very open down there on floor, but he might have had Ghost blocking his view. So Reels was a good idea, but just, you know, that's such a long pass. It's very easy for the defense to come out and get that stun before it even gets there. He's got to clear. Oh. Man, that was close. All right. Oh, man. That was a great cut pass. Looks like he just misread it. I don't know if he had tracking issues there, but if he would have caught that, that would have been a great spot.
Going for the clear, but ends up being a fantastic pass to Leaf around, who continues the clear.
Yeah, I want to see that was probably a...
right in front of the goal.
Oh!
Very dangerous if a Protostar
Oh, no! That's unlucky. Looks like his teammate, he boosted in. Let's see down here. And he actually pulled him away from the disc. Yeah, that's a bummer.
All right, Joust advantage now to Project Unknown.
Okay.
All right, no immediate pressure. We got a 2-stack system.
So this is good. Being patient with the disc. And what's great about it is he's not immediately throwing a pass. And especially if you look at Protostar, they're running a double chain right now. See, this first chain is trying to put a little bit of pressure on him. This back chain is looking for probably that first pass. It's interesting, though, that they're running a chain right here. So it looks like they're probably going to look at a clear... This looks like a very fast-paced QB play. Even though he's playing it slow at the beginning, I imagine they're trying to get it down quickly for that chain. And yes, exactly what happened. Unfortunately, their chain broke right there before they could really get to it. But yeah, that was interesting. All right, looking for the pass. Man, yeah. So unfortunately, the shot was off target anyway. But I can't blame him for wanting to take this shot. There is something that I do see in this, though, and it's something before he even takes his shot. So you see right here, he catches the disc, and it looks like he anchors and pushes off of trap. Now, this is something that I have coined. You guys probably haven't seen much out of VRSN yet. It's something, so I do analysis for, it's basically a new casting channel for, they're doing VRML matches as well as the VRPL league that's growing right now. So I do analysis for them, and this is something that I talk about called arena awareness, and it's just basically having an idea where you're at and what your surroundings are, and that can be geometry, your position in the arena, the players around you, just having an idea of all those things. It's your awareness. And so what I'm seeing here is the way that he pushes himself off of trap. It puts him in a position to where he cut off his own line to the goal right here for that shot. He's being obstructed by both the nugget and the barrier right here. And so what I think he should have done was, when he received this pass on trap, tried to move wider, try to get to this wall, and then he's got an open shot right here. Because right now, I think he knows he is with the last defender. There's nobody back there, and he has an open shot at goal. It's just that the way that he pushed put him into a bad position to take this shot. So, yeah, I'm guessing, I don't know if that was a bounce he was trying to shoot there, but it's, yeah, if he would have pushed off a different angle, he would have had a much better opportunity.
Drops the disc. That could be very dangerous. He still does manage to collect it and continue the clear down the arena. Jake now 1-on-3 of the goal. It's going to be dangerous. Oh, 1-on-4, sorry.
Yeah. He didn't really have much options there. I'm going to look here at what happened with Project Unknown. So, look at this. This is where you want to think about the kind of numbers that you have to approach this shot. Right now, you've got 4 defenders to your one guy, your one attacker. And it's going to be very difficult to take any sort of shot from way over here. I mean, that's essentially 3-point range, what he's looking at.
Out.
And
One on
he makes the juke. I would have probably backed up a little bit, worked more towards this wall right here, and allowed my defense, or sorry, my teammates to move forward,
3 of the goal. This could be
because they're still working their way in. It's just, man, he shouldn't have taken that shot. He should have looked to probably cross it over here to this guy coming in.
dangerous. Oh, 1 on 4. Sorry, did not pay off. Super stab grabbing the disc downfield.
And again, so this is another thing. I just want to look real quick at this clear. Yeah, he didn't need to clear this disc. I know it seems like Jake is right on him here, but because of the way that he retrieved the disc, he had I want to say he caught it with his hand on this middle goalie block. This is where you move to make space and allow your teammates to move into positions, because they're all sort of, jumbled up right here. Let them move into different positions and allow you to make that first pass. Instead, we've cleared it out and basically given them the disc right back after you have an opportunity for a turnover. And this is another thing. Man, there's a lot all at once right here. So, again, because of so you've got an opportunity. I guess there is an open goal back here, which I like. However, you're not being pressured right now. There's nobody on you. You don't need to take this shot. And I think he's really want to take that ceiling bounce shot. But look, we've got, who's that, Really Reels, or can't tell if that's him or Leaf around. That's Really Reels. He's sitting there in tunnel. Just let him move up a little bit and hit him with that pass. This is just, I don't know. If if you ask anybody from my old team Nova, they know that I absolutely despise this shot because it's just such a low percentage shot. If you guys work the disc forward, I think your chances of scoring are a lot higher. So, hold off on that shot. If you got the space, go ahead and carry.
Super stab going possibly for that ceiling shot, but unfortunately not quite connecting, but might still get to the hands of his teammate. Really
Get it back.
Stealing it from Baby Jesus. Really Reel's going for the shot as he gets, but unfortunately not
that one more
quite
time.
connecting, but might still get to the hands.
So, yeah, he gets the steal. I can't blame him for wanting to get rid of this disc quickly because he didn't get the stun out here on Baby Jesus. So if he had stunned him, that's where I would have backed up a little bit and allowed yourself to open up for a pass here. But because he didn't get a chance to check behind him and see how far away that player was, he was probably looking to get this shot off or didn't think he had enough time to look and find a teammate. Now, that could also come down to communication. Soup right here, he's got a great view of what's going on right now and could have said, hey, you're yellow at least. Move and open up. But this also comes down to the mentality of the player. Some players, they like, if they get the disc anywhere in your bubble, they want to go ahead and aggress and drive towards goal. Players like me, I prefer to work the cut passes as much as possible. So this is a risky one because Venom's right up here. We got Borny in goal. It's just going to be tough for you to make it in that far without getting that stun or possibly getting intercepted before you even get the shot off, so, or stolen from. Now, yeah, see, there's a stun, and they get the disc. Oh, good steal. Oh, he's got somebody open right down there at the bottom, man. Okay, what are we doing with it? Yeah, held the disc a little long there.
So much going on here.
So we've got the defense getting back. Sort of man marking now. We don't have any chains together for defense.
Now Project Unknown is in the Protostar's bubble. Pass over to Jake.
Oh, what a great cut. Dang, so Jake. Jake. Man, I would have probably just slapped that shot. I know because it looks like he hit his brake right here and didn't feel like he had the momentum, but that close, if he had just picked a corner, I see him fading right like he's trying to get to barrier to push off for a little more momentum, but when you're that close and on a cut pass like that, I probably would have gone for that slap. Now, what happened there? So it looks like Soup again sent out an unpressured clear. It didn't make it through, I'm going to go ahead and back it up one more time here because I want to point something out with this. So when you do, botch a clear like this and it takes more time to get to the disc, you also have to take into account how much time that gives the defense to get back into position. So while yes, you have the disc, you might have time, and you might see the opportunity for a shot, you've now given the other team another 2 or 3 seconds possibly. I don't count how much time it took them to get there, but they now have time to get a chain back and position themselves in goal for that shot. And I don't think, if you look right now, he hasn't gotten there yet, but they have a chain. No, they don't have a chain, but he's got some speed. And it took just way too much time to get this shot off now. He's coming in, and there's a goalkeeper right there. So you just have to be aware that if it takes too long to set that up, you're probably going to have somebody in position to intercept that shot. Oh, that was a great cut, though. Nice pass across, up to shoulder. Those are dangerous. Let's see. Yeah, angle was. Camera angle kind of cut that off, but yeah, that was awesome. I'll point out, looks like Protostar. Oh no, this project unknown. So Protostar is still running a double chain against. Looks like a typical split with one staggered here. So this is something that I feel like Protostar is going to hate me for this, or a lot of teams probably that run this double chain. When you're seeing that, you got to be careful about making any of these passes, because what's going to end up happening, unless it's some quick give and go short range passes, those chains are going to be all over at anything long distance. Now, if you had sent, who's this, 14 Borney? I think he was about right here at the time when he started coming out. Go ahead and target one of these chains. And by targeting that chain, as soon as you get it stunned out, this game turns into a 3v2. And two of them are way up on their offensive side, and you're leaving the goal very open. And that point, when the chain says, okay, hey, we're out, these guys are probably going to turn tail and work their way back into goal, allowing you guys to really push up on a 3v2 basically. 14 here, Bordy, he's got to make sure that he stays with that chain and keeps breaking them up, or at least allows them, or doesn't allow them to chain together and get back on defense. But if you can do that, those kind of numbers are what I really like to have when I'm approaching the bubble.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to, see Protostar win and, see 5 spotted get to, say he knew where he was putting his money. But I would love to see a round 3. I would love to see this turn around, and I am just loving this
solid
game.
shot, man.
Shot there. Ooh, bouncing
Nugget.
Really reels. Picking it up again, but baby Jesus there to stun and take
it there we go, Stout. What we got here? Yeah, he's looking for a
cut.
cut. Oh, just a little high.
Over their fingertips. Again, this a very aggressive offense here from Protostar.
Okay.
They're playing it right. They're not
yeah, looked like he probably right there had a call out for a low slap pass and just accidentally smacked it right in that geo.
Think about where they're going to throw it, except for right there. And they get a great clear down now. Jake's going to be an opportunity for the first goal of this round. Jake behind the goal.
Yeah, you got everyone back. Protostar. The only issue, I think they just got back a little too slowly. It was kind of odd that you all got a 4-man chain going right there. That might have been really far back. Hang on. So, yeah, all 4 of you guys working up are all together. Split apart and get 2-man boost there. That way 2 of you guys can go to goal. The other 2 can probably, one can pressure disc, one can stop short. Look for that cut pass up top. But when all 4 of you come in here and he's this close to goal, it's very tough. I mean, that's such a small distance. You place anything around their hands and it's going in. So, yeah, it was good placement on that shot too, right up under that post.
We are now to only a 4-point differential. Protostar in the lead, 6-2.
So 4 goals, 4.5 minutes left. Or sorry, not 4 points, not 4 goals.
Super stab with a quick pass down.
Oh, that was a cool play.
By Project Unknown, but they were able to maintain possession. Irish Stout now looking for his options.
Man, yeah, those passes are tough when you're fading like that.
hoping that his teammates will get there.
Oh,
Great opportunity here.
that's a
Go in.
bummer. Hang on.
Oh, and
Before we go
Disco
forward, I'm going to move back up to that spot there. But I want to point out this play was really cool, and I'll show you why. And they're probably going to hate me for just broadcasting all of their plays like this. But what this is doing, it looks like they've got a delayed chain back here, and they're waiting for uh, the defensive chain to come up and approach. And a lot of times what they'll see right here is they'll think that the offense made a mistake. This was a bad pass. I want to say that's the reason for the bounce, too, because the bounce just really helps sell it. Now, this guy thinks, okay, yeah, we've got time to run in there. It's bad. It's botched. I'm going to go ahead and take that disc. And then all of a sudden, this chain comes out. And he just gets rocked right there. That was so cool. Oh, no, yeah. That's unfortunate, but all right. So now we got, here we go.
I think it might have gone in, but nonetheless, you know, the guaranteed two.
This is another reason why I like Protostars, because they do a lot of these cool, unique QB plays. Oh, man, that was cool too. I don't know if we'll break that one down. That's kind of their really, they worked hard on that play, I think, so we won't focus too much on it, but I like it. Okay, so we got a little bit of space here. Someone who's wide open down low. Of course, Irish Stout here, I think, is probably, oh. Okay, good. Yeah, that was great. You don't always have to work forward. Use that bounce or that geo to push back and open up space. Cross up top. Oh, it looked like he just actually split the two cuts right there. Nice. All right, we'll make it. Oh. Yep, those are the cuts I live for. I love cuts like that. And that's impossible for a goalkeeper. I mean, you got to really jump out and read that. That was awesome. Oh, and especially, yeah, there's nothing he could do. He had a defender right on his back. That was sweet.
Jake now holding onto the disc in front of the stack there, going for the pass to his teammate in the tunnel, bouncing off his head. Ooh, but manages to tap it forward, keeping the momentum moving of the disc as Superstaff just overshoots the disc. Now possession to Project Unknown. Great opportunity for Borny here. If he can get it, shut it down, and he will.
Okay. I'm gonna look right here. So this, I understand his he's got a little bit of panic that causes this clear right here. What I'm seeing, and it's because it looks like he's just out of reach of this disc. Now, one thing that I do want to point out, I never like to see clears go up top middle. Top middle is like the worst place that you can send a disc. If you're gonna go up middle, or sorry, through the middle, go down, try to slap down and through like the verge, or try to aim for the tunnels. It looks like he's got, this is an empty tunnel over here. Looks like if he would have gone this way. Over here, he's got two teammates. Now, I can't tell if these guys are chained up or not. I don't think they are. So he might have had the opportunity to slap to this guy, who could have then pushed the one pass across to, who's that, Really Reels. He'd have an open shot right now, but yeah, that top tap, especially without much power on it, just you're asking for that to get red, and then yeah, those kind of turnovers are what causes goals.
Yes, Psychotic, come on, Jake, take it to round 3. Thank you for joining us.
2 minutes, 1 goal game.
One of the matches I have casted today.
Let's go.
Thank you for joining us in this cast. Original saying, please, I need a round 3. You know what? I think I need a round 3 as well. Leaf around, passing it to
just had like a standard split, maybe a. Oh, nice shot. So this is one thing that I think players can start practicing. If you're going to start working backboard shots in, and I'm talking more, this is less valuable, I think, in Master Tier and like Upper Diamond, because backboards are actually, because of the way that the disc slows down off the backboard, they're pretty easy to save. Not for me as a striker, but as a professional goalkeeper, basically, they're going to be able to have a pretty good time reading those. However, what I want to talk about is a lot of players, when they start sending these backboard shots, they find the best angle But usually what ends up happening is they hit, like if he was on post and he hit right here, a lot of these backboards go right up the middle. So what was great about this backboard shot was that he hit it at such an angle that it came back and hit right up in this pocket here. It wasn't, a perfect pocket, but it's right on the edge of the goal. And because of that, it makes it difficult for a goalkeeper as they're holding onto a block. They can't just immediately turn around and catch it directly behind them. So they have to be able to read that angle. And so that was a really good shot. And if you're practicing your backboards, I would recommend trying to start working on angles like that.
Goal lead gonna be about a minute and 15 seconds or so after this countdown. 2 goals. Can Project Unknown do it?
So we're gonna have to put in some speed here from Project Unknown. They don't have a whole lot of time left to make up 2 goals.
Or will Protostar dominate 2 rounds? Oh, I shouldn't say dominate. Will Protostar just win?
I don't know what happened there.
Great opportunity here, but Leaf around right 3.
It looked like he was trying to hit maybe up here to bounce it down to 14? Who's that? Maybe Baby Jesus there and just really missed it. I don't know. Maybe he might have been trying to go for a deep pass up to Ness, but yeah, that didn't quite connect. Oh, he's got an open goal here. Ooh. I'm guessing the Quest 2 moment there. Just lost some tracking, something. I don't think that was an intentional back or bounce shot, but yeah, good thing Leaf was there. Yeah, Leaf was able to back that up, put that thing in. So nice work. And yeah, that is it.
We're still gonna watch the end. Project Unknown is still gonna fight tooth and nail to get those points. An unfortunate clear attempt bouncing back into their own area, but they will recollect it. But ooh, they're gonna drop it as they have Super Stab and Irish Stout there pressuring. Lots of stuns, lots of disc steals. Jake now with the disc for Project.
Yeah, we got it. Well, not much time. You're not gonna be able to make up this. You need 2 threes, so you're out. But looks like they were still trying to give it a fight. Oh.
Does
man.
Not connect, but it does not matter.
Okay.
Protostar taking this game.
Want to see the stats here?
Winning the second round, extremely aggressive.
We got possession. Yeah, and see, this is why I think Protostar works well with my ideology with this game is that they really focus a lot on this possession style offense, and so you can see 55% of the possession went their way. Looks like they we're fairly, almost, dead even in stuns. Steals, so that's just telling me that Project Unknown was probably holding the disc a little too long and needed to either be finding a pass or getting a clear off before they got stunned out or stolen from. Saves, yeah, Soup did a good job back there. Looks like VENOM, I didn't think he was a goalie, but maybe he was. Maybe he is. Assists, so this is also something that you can really see that they're focusing on those cut passes around goal. How many we got? 4 over here for Project Unknown. I think what I noticed a lot of or at least a few of the goals that were coming from these guys were basically intercepted clears that they sent down and beat them because they had a pretty quick chain, I think, from Project Unknown. So they were just beating them back to their own bubble and getting some close 1v1 or open goal shots there. So overall, I would say it was a good game, especially for Master Tier or Gold Tier. And then, like I said, I do plan on doing more of these. I'll probably do a Diamond next and then a Master just to go incrementally up. And yeah, so tell me what you guys think about these. I enjoy them just because I get to go back and watch and offer some feedback, and hopefully teams that are just getting started, they can take some of this and try to move it into their play styles for their own teams, and you'll see. We'll see what happens. I'd like to see the strategies just evolve from bronze, and maybe we'll have to add another tier once you guys start really bringing the heat. So I think that's all I have for you guys today, and I'll see you in the next video.
Geek Monkey over there to Beaker. Beaker now moving in, under assault by that chain. Does send this one out. Does get into the hands of Gold Piece. Gold Piece bringing it in.
Now Star McCall trying to take this one on the cross. Zach looking to cross it through, and another two-point shot coming through.
Ash now passing it up high to Catnip. Catnip working his way through the defenders, pass to X, and X just sinking it in.